Hi, it's Monday. It's not Saturday. It's Monday the 30th of June. For those who are like, what does he say? It's not Saturday. Well, every Saturday from here on out, I'm going to get on and read something from the Bible. But the whole message for Saturday is I'm still here. Because I was shown that I got raptured. And I'm trying hard to hold on to that ticket. And I was shown I got raptured in a couple different ways. So I'm trying to hold on to that ticket. So when my videos stop and there was some sort of event, Jesus says, our Father Jesus, the King James Bible, he said, it takes two to establish a matter. All these false witnesses came against Jesus when he was alive. He is still alive when he was on the earth. He died once, but was brought back. He wasn't reincarnated. He was literally brought back to life by God the Father, his dad. And so he's alive. And then he was ascended to heaven. So he's alive. And we who die are baptized into his rising. That's why you want to believe in Jesus. Because if you don't believe in Jesus, then there's no rising for you. But that's not funny. Okay, so let's but there's something I needed to read for you guys. So yeah, every Saturday, if my videos stop, then you know it takes two to establish a matter. Two witnesses. One witness will be the event happening around you where mass people have disappeared, and at least you'll have many witnesses. Maybe you'll know someone, or you'll actually have seen them disappear, or your children will be gone. But this will be a form of witness for anyone who's following or sharing my videos. He's gone too. His Saturday, he hasn't posted a Saturday thing or anything since the event. Then that will help. And I also said that I don't want to stay. Jesus doesn't ask me to, and my ticket is still valid. I'm out of here. I'm going home. He's showed me neighborhoods. He's shown me me and my big brother Arnold playing together. We didn't have a relationship on this planet for some reason. It was like Esau and Jacob. It was like Joseph and his 11 brothers. God separated us for a purpose. And but in heaven, he shows that we play together. Yeah, we were playing guitar together, throwing a football together. We'll have a relationship that we never had on this planet. So I'm looking forward to that. So let's just get to the reading that we're going to read Corinthians. We're going to chapter 5. We're going to start at verse 6. I just read this morning. I'm reading right now. So after I'm done, I'm going to continue on. I've already read Corinthians about a gazillion times, but every morning, no matter what, I read my Bible. Especially after the nightmares and spiritual attacks I had last night from the devil. It was bad. I woke up not wanting to read my Bible. I woke up feeling dirty and filthy. And when the devil attacks me like that, I try to force myself to read. And as soon as I started reading this, I could just feel the weight lifting off me. Spiritual battle is a real thing, guys. And when you feel like you're losing the battle, or even like, I don't want to touch the Bible, that's the time that you need to force yourself to touch the Bible, like ripping off a Band-Aid. And as soon as you start reading, you'll feel the spiritual lifting off of you. Yeah. And then even you'll be attacked during the read, and you'll be like, perverse thoughts will come in your head, and then just read again, keep reading on purpose, and you'll feel it, the spiritual battle lifting. It's a real thing, guys. And if you would just open your heart and submit yourself to a humble heart to just do it, you'll feel it. So, but I was reading this, and it reminded me of when Jesus says, God the Father and his dad, God the Father, they say, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. That is a perfect way to... I know people intimately who do not read. And because they don't read, they don't know what not to do. So they practice every time they open their mouth. Practice just doesn't mean I'm going out after work or after school and I'm going to practice. No, practice is every single time you open your mouth, every single time you do something, you practice it. I'm going to eat food. You're practicing it. I'm just going to sit down and watch TV. You're practicing it. Every action you do is a practice. And they practice what they're not supposed to do because they don't read to consciously know, I need to stop doing this. So they practice it, they do it every time they open their mouth. Yeah, the intimate people that I know that don't read the Bible, they do everything. Their normal idle conversation is exactly what the Bible says not to do. And why do they do it? Because they don't read to see, wow, I need to stop doing this. They think what they're doing is normal, fine. And they've done it for so long that it's muscle memory now. They don't even know they're doing it anymore. They don't even know that they're the Debbie Downers every time they open their mouth. Debbie Downer, every time you open your mouth, something negative comes out. And they're not trying to do it on purpose anymore. It's just muscle memory. Yeah, it's just who they are. And that's exactly what Jesus meant and said. My people are destroyed. They destroy themselves for lack of knowledge. They don't read to see what they're not supposed to be doing. To be like, what am I doing? I do this all the time. This is my normal conversation. And I'm not supposed to be part of it. They don't do that. They don't do that to themselves. Why? Because they don't read. They don't spend time with their Jesus. They don't spend time with God the Father's Christ. Christ means Messiah. Messiah means salvation. The angel called him to Mary, Yeshua, Yeshui. You will call him Yeshua for Yeshui. You will call him, because it means to save his people. That's Jesus' name, Yeshua. It means to save. Let's read. Now, let's get some knowledge. So you know what do I do this? Corinthians chapter 5, verse 6. Let me power up. Energy drinks, I love it. If you already know who me. I love the taste of energy drinks. And now that I'm old, I need that oomph. Okay. 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 6. Your glorying is not good. Know ye not that a little leaveneth? Let's start over. And then I'm going to read it one time, and I'm going to go explain some stuff, words for you. Give you knowledge. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Your glorying is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump? Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For even Christ our Passover is sacrificed for us. Therefore let us keep the feast, not with old leaven, neither with leaven of malice and wickedness, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth. I wrote unto you in an epistle not to accompany with fornicators. Yet not together with the fornicators of this world, or with the covetous, or the extortioners, or with idolaters, for then must ye needs go out of the world. But now I have written unto you not to keep company. If any man that is called a brother be a fornicator, or a covetous, or an idolater, or a railer, or a drunkard, or an extortioner, with such a one not to eat. With such a one, no, not to eat. For what have I to do to judge them also that are without? Do ye not judge them that are within? But them that are without God judgeth. Therefore put away from among yourselves that wicked person. So, did you hear what? So, your glorying is not good. Ye know not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump? Have you ever heard that saying, one bad apple in a bushel of 20 apples will spoil the whole thing? Same parable, same meaning. You put a little leaven in bread and it expands it through the whole bread. So you put a little sin in your life, or you keep company with a sinner, hit the exposure to his ways will show you what you're not supposed to be doing. You'll affect your mind with what I'm supposed to be doing. You might take on that trait, especially little babies, little kids. They imitate what they see. That's why you take out the leaven. I don't want that leaven around us. We don't want it to affect our group. Take out that spoiled apple. I don't want that spoiled apple in our bushel. It will pollute the rest of us. So purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. So you want to remain unleavened. That's why I don't like to watch. Okay, so let's just keep going. For even Christ our Passover is sanctified for us. Therefore let us keep the feast not with old leaven, neither with the leaven of malice. So it's speaking, don't even have a little malice and wickedness in your life. Purge it out. Purge it out. And in a minute, it's going to tell us what are the wickedness and what is the stuff. But with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth. Unleavened. Pure. I wrote unto you in an epistle is a letter, not to company with fornicators. Okay, so people outside having sex without, just all willy-nilly, or outside of marriage for any reason, sow our wild oats. We're just having a good time. Guess what? That's why I don't have any more friends. I have 0 friends because the Lord has placed me in an area where everyone around me has sex outside of marriage, or talks about hooking up with a girl or a guy. For girls or guys, they're just talk or flirt with you. Where's this flirting going? You're trying to get with me in a physical way. I can't keep friends at any job I go to. I have removed that leaven from my life. I don't want to hang out in that bushel. And it seems like one bad apple spoils the whole bunch. It seems like I'm the only apple trying to be unleavened. And I just have all that around me is a bunch of bushels of rotten apples out. So I have no friends. I'm bearing fruit worthy of repentance. So I wrote unto you an epistle not to company with fornicators. Just that alone makes me have no more friends. I have no more friends now. Yet not altogether with fornicators of this world, or with covetous. Covetous? See the people with money on YouTube? Splashing their covetousness of money. People with their diamonds all over they're being covetous. It doesn't have to be wealth. It could be cars. Look at all the women I got. Look at all of my TVs I have. Anything. Look at my beauty. Like Kim Kardashian, the Kardashians, they have tons of evil leaven, but their biggest leaven is their beauty. They covet their beauty over anything. They covet it. It's so much that their beauty is their idolatry. Yet not together with fornicators of this world, or with covetous, or extortioners. We all know what extortioners are. Or with idolaters. Remember, idolatry doesn't mean... I just gave you examples of idolatry that wasn't a statue of Buddha. That's idolatry. A statue of Mary, the Catholics, that's idolatry. But I showed you how idolatry can be anything. Like the Kardashians, they covet their beauty so much that they turn beauty itself into an idol. So you don't keep company with those people, for then must ye needs go out of the world. But now I have written unto you not to keep company. If any man that is called a brother be a fornicator, we're not supposed to hang out with them anymore. Which means we're not just supposed to hang out with them anymore. We're not supposed to teach and not do. So not only do you not hang out with them, you don't have sex anymore. You want to have sex, go get married. And if you can't help it, I need to have sex, then go get married. Go get married. Find a good friend, a good someone, and for the sake of to be sinless, say, let's get married so we can have sex. Paul said that. He said, if you can't help yourself, for the sake of righteousness, get married. Or covetous, we just explained how you can covet. You don't hang around those people who are always, I have this, I have that. Oh, I need this, give me more of that. You're out of my life. An idolater, I just explained that. A railer, what is a railer? Do you know what a railer is? It's 90% of the YouTube influencers. It's 100% of the news. 99% of the news. A railer is someone who gets on a platform and loudly criticizes or brings down another person. Every one of you people that talk bad about Donald Trump have the leaven of a railer. You don't talk bad about anybody in a public setting. That's a railer. You come home and you're like, man, my employee or my boss or the government or my president, you're railing on them. But to one person, railing is railing. But to do it in front of a public setting, that is when the stamp of railer is on you. Boom! You do not go publicly and talk about to bring anyone down public. That is a railer. How many of you are guilty of railing? Everyone. That's 99% of YouTube videos. Or a drunkard. That's another one. You obviously you know what that is. We're not supposed to keep company with. Or an extortioner. You know what that is. I want to give the proper definition of an extortioner for those who don't know what that is. Extortioner. A person who obtains money, property, or something else of value. So you don't have to just be an extortioner of value. You can extortion your girlfriend. Come on, I bought you everything. Come on, don't you love me? You're an extortioner. That's how easy it is to be an extortioner. That's why I wanted to read this to you. Through coercion, usually involving threats or intimidation. Usually. But it's coercion. Coercion. Can't say that right. That's what I just said. The definite. Come on, I did it for you. You're an extortioner. That is wicked. See what I'm saying? You guys, 99% of people on YouTube are begging to go to hell because they are railers. And I bet if I told them they were railers, they'd be like, what is that? My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, Jesus said. An extortioner. Did you know that doing that to your girlfriend classifies you as an extortioner in the kingdom of heaven? You can't come in. Leaven is not allowed in the unleavened kingdom of heaven. That is leaven. Oh, come on. Look how easy it could be to be an extortioner. I made dinner. Come on, clean the kitchen. See what I'm saying? This whole world practices leaven. And leaven is evil. Or an extortioner, with such a one know not to eat. That means with such ones, don't keep their company. Don't keep their company. I am alone. I don't have any friends. Because everyone disqualifies themselves from me wanting to say, want to hang out after work? Hey, want to hang out this weekend? Hey, want to come over to my house? I can't let a bad apple into my house, my bushel. The Lord said, I'm not allowed to keep company with you anymore. And honestly, like an alcohol, a recovering alcoholic, you don't bring people over that will bring beers over. See what I'm saying? That's what Jesus is saying. Do not keep these company. Keep yourself free from that leaven. Not just physically the acts of it, but also spiritually. Your mind. Don't let them get in your mind. For what have I to do to judge them that are without? Do not ye judge them that are within? These are questions. But them that are without God judgeth. Therefore put away from among yourselves that wicked person. So we know what a wicked person is now. It's a fornicator. That's a person who has sex outside of marriage. Yeah. You're classified as wicked. You're a wicked person. You can't enter into the unleavened kingdom of heaven. You are a leaven of wickedness, fornication. An extortioner. You are a wicked person. You're being wicked. Stop. Covetous. The Kim Kardashians, their whole career is based on covetousness. None of them can enter into the kingdom of heaven. They must repent. Idolaters, drunkards, you're a railer. You're all classified as. Therefore, put away from them, from among yourselves, that wicked person. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. People don't even know that they're railers. People don't even know that they're extortioners. People don't even know how covetous they're being. People don't even know that they're idolaters. You were asked the Kim Kardashians, who do you worship? I don't know who they'll worship, but I guarantee you they won't say beauty. They're ignorantly blind. And that would be the right answer. You worship beauty. They don't even know what they're doing. My people were destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Thank you, guys. God bless you. Today is 1 Corinthians chapter 5, start at verse 6 to the end of that chapter. Go ahead and read it yourself. Get a King James Bible. God bless you.